We're gonna go find out what this place was. Lock up. Welcome to the third solo presentation from Unicomm Productions. I'm your cruise director, Kristen, and this is the Woodland Mall in Bowling Green, Ohio. I visited this mall on the same day I visited Northtown Mall and Upper Valley Mall. Woodland Mall is located in an industrial area and is about 10 minutes from the highway. If you were not intentionally headed here, an out-of-towner would be very unlikely to happen by it. The word forgotten comes to mind when visiting this mall. If you came from the side we were on at the beginning of this video, you might almost suspect that the mall isn't open for business. Woodland Mall opened in May 1987 with JCPenney, Hills, and Elder Beerman as anchors, along with a first-run 5-screen movie theater. It was developed by the Mall Company, the same Midwestern developer who built another mall we've covered, Miami Valley Center Mall in Piqua. If you look closely at the skylight outside the former Hills, you might recognize it as the same design. It even sports some of the same crown molding in that section, although devoid of Miami Valley Center's rainbow paint job. The Mall Company remained the owners until 1993, when the mall was purchased by the second of 7 owners it has had in its 30-year history. Hills closed in 1993 and remained vacant until 2005, when Stephen Barry's moved in and occupied the space until 2008. JCPenney closed in 2002 and was replaced by Dunham Sports a couple years later. Elder Beerman closed in early 2018, leaving the mall with only Dunham's as an anchor. This mall raises some really interesting questions about what makes a mall dead. Woodland Mall sits with 2 of 3 anchor spaces empty, with approximately 20% occupancy. However, according to an article from 2015, it is profitable for the current owners who are based in New York. The question of what to do about Woodland Mall was raised at a city council meeting in Bowling Green, as the community views it as an eyesore and lacking desired tenants. City Law Director Mike Marsh had this to say at the time: "You've got to differentiate between what seems to be a failing business and what it is in terms of money. It's not a failing business. It's an ugly business. It's an eyesore for the town. But it's far from a failing business." The current owner paid $736,000 for the property in 2009, and it was pointed out in the same meeting that the owner got his money out of it the first day. It's true, the tenants who are here seem to be making money. The movie theater was the only place with much business on the Thursday afternoon I visited. The dance school, by all accounts, is doing well, although it isn't open from open to close, so it's not a big traffic driver for the other stores in the mall. All that being said, there are a lot of things being done with the property that I believe would need to stop if the current or future owner wanted to revitalize Woodland into a shopping destination, such as the flea market-style merchandising going on in the corridors. The 3 shops in the middle, Dollar Smart, Sports Plus, and its annex across the hallway, are using the common areas as permanent merchandising space, as are Sears and the thrift shop. This is not the sort of thing that is ordinarily permitted in a more conventional mall setting, and it surprises me with the extensive vacancies across the property that larger or more spaces aren't being offered to these shops that have currently outgrown their home. There are really only a few business owners operating here. The 3 stores I mentioned a moment ago seem to be operated by the same individual, and the thrift shop is operated by the church across from it. One cool thing in here is that there's a makerspace that has taken up residence called the Big Fab Lab. It gives creative tinkerers a place to use equipment they may not be able to use at home, such as welders and 3D printers. Bowling Green is a college town with a lot of apartment dwellers, so this is a great asset for local craftspeople and artists. All of this is a very unconventional arrangement. This mall feels tired, it feels lonely, and it feels neglected. As the city noted in their meeting, it's a bit of an eyesore, especially when approaching it from the back side. For someone like me, walking in to see the reflective tiles, wooden planters, and skylights only causes me to ruminate on what it might have looked like in better times. It's a profitable business for the mall's owners, leaving them little incentive to try to transform it into something other than what is working for them. It may be controversial to refer to this property as a dead mall. It shows no signs of going away. It is an unconventionally repurposed mall, something that is an alternative to demolition. For that, we can appreciate their efforts. They're moving forward by doing something other than tearing it down to build another Home Depot.
Interstate 69. Nice.
Dead Mall Date Night. Brought to you by two weirdos who love each other.
Oh, listen at you.
Love you.
I love you too.
Thanks for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel if you've not already done so, and thank you to every single one of our wonderful and supportive subscribers, with more finding us every day. We're supported by Patreon donations, and if you'd like to become a patron, please see the link in the description. This is Kristen, your cruise director. My co-pilot is Ron, and we are Unicomm Productions, a proud member of the Dead Malls of Discord family.